A new study finds that groups tied to the Islamic Republic of Iran and the Chinese Communist Party are leading protests on Texas's college campuses. This is Wednesday, June 10th, 2026.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Thanks for making the Texas Minute part of your Wednesday. If you enjoyed the Texas Minute, please share the show with your friends and family. You can also give us a rating on your podcasting app, click the thumbs up on YouTube, or tap that like button on X. Let's jump into today's news. Several groups with ties to Iran and the Chinese Communist Party have begun to voice support for the Iranian regime on Texas public universities. An investigation by the Texas Public Policy Foundation Sam Westrup finds a, quote, Islamist network working to radicalize Shia Muslim students at educational institutions across the state. For example, earlier this year, protests were organized by the DFWS Shias for Justice and the Ahlul Bayt Student Association at the University of Texas at Dallas. ABSA frequently invokes anti-American rhetoric, including calls for Muslims across the globe to, quote, reject American imperialism. Other Texas-based groups, such as Camp Arfa, have begun collecting money for their efforts from supporters of the former Ayatollah Khomeini. You can find that full report at texaspolicy.com. American Stewards of Liberty is asking the Public Utility Commission of Texas to delay deciding whether 4 segments of proposed extra high-voltage transmission lines are needed until the administrative law hearing on the 5th segment is completed. The 5 segments that make up 3 proposed extra high-voltage import paths are designed to move large amounts of power from Central, North, and South Texas into West Texas and the energy-rich Permian Basin. Hundreds of landowners are asking an administrative law court to either oppose certain proposed routes or the entire project. The PUC approved the Permian Basin Reliability Plan in April 2025. Critics have said state lawmakers originally authorized it as a limited fix for a specific region, but that the commission, along with grid operator ERCOT and electricity delivery company Oncor, expanded it into a broader build-out with minimum public input and no legislative authorization. Llano County Commissioners voted unanimously this week to approve the installation of a Ten Commandments monument at the county's historic 1893 courthouse. It's being donated by the American History and Heritage Foundation, which is a nonprofit dedicated to informing the public about American history. The installation will come at no cost to the county taxpayers. Llano County is not alone in its choice to install the Ten Commandments. The American History Heritage Foundation has been helping to design and install monuments at courthouses across the state, including an upcoming dedication in Waller County. The Texas Minute will be right back.
What are the important things out there in Texas politics and Texas news that matter to you, and what can you do about it? That's what we want to bring you with the Luke Macias Show on a weekly basis for 20 to 30 minutes. That way you can get the information and go do something for the rest of your week. I look forward to coming to you every Wednesday.
The library of the Austin Church, where Democrat U.S. Senate candidate James Talarico both attends and preaches, is stocked with sexually explicit content targeting children. An online catalog for St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church includes titles such as Gender Queer and others that critics have argued contain graphic sexual content inappropriate for minors. The catalog also includes titles like The Courage to be Queer, which, among other things, argues that, quote, God is queer. Talarico himself has made such claims on the floor of the Texas House and in campaign settings. I guess we now know where he gets his ideas. The discovery is drawing criticism as Talarico continues to present himself as a Christian church leader. Yeah, I wouldn't let your kids near that church. You can find details on all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Grant Hawk, Robert Montoya, Mary Berg, and Brandon Waltons. Our producer is the great Nick Shepard. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Now, go make it a great day.